So it seems like everybody's talking about the SNES Classic. A lot of people are kind of surprised that it's, yeah, I cat's having fun, right? So a lot of people are surprised that this announcement was even made by Nintendo. I'll admit I was actually taken a bit back myself when I heard that, I was at work. My boy Cam and Steel Toro of Tens actually posted a link in Telegram, and I checked it out. I was like, damn, Nintendo's actually officially announcing this joint this soon. I'm like, man, that's amazing. And the lineup of games is still, actually, let me go double check and see the lineup of games. I mean, they got some bangers on here. Although there's one that's missing that I kind of am surprised, and I'm surprised that the Chrono Trigger is not included. But some of the games is going to be listed. So, Nintendo basically revealed today SNES Classic, right? So it's a standalone mini console. It's going to feature about 21 games. They're also, what's really the most surprising of all, and I've actually played Star Fox 2, the completed ROM, but they're officially including it. So I'm guessing they're alluding to trying to see how popular Star Fox will be on the SNES Classic. That's my assumption, right? So the games is going to come out on it. And before I even get to that, let me go ahead and tell you guys that it's going to be released in September 29th for $79.99. I'm going to attempt to get 2, maybe 3 of these. Not because I'm going to resell it or anything like that, but because my wife and I like having a certain setup in every room. Like, we've got a 4K TV in every single room in our condo. We have Xbox Ones in every single room, PlayStation 4s in every single room, got Switches in every room, and computers in every room. So just because of convenience, and a lot of you may not like hearing that, but it's just convenience. We like our setup, and that's how we do. So we're probably going to have about 3, 1 for each room. So living room, bedroom, office. So anyway, Super NES Classic Edition, it will launch on September 29th for $79.99. Like its predecessor, the NES Classic, it's going to allow you to easily play retro games on high-definition televisions thanks to the HDMI connection. So, the list of games are as follows. You got Country 3, The Alien Wars, banger. Donkey Kong Country, banger. Earthbound, a lot of you probably never even played it, but it's a banger. Final Fantasy 3, or as we know it as Final Fantasy 6, which is a banger. Man, this game is amazing. F-Zero, banger. Kirby Superstar, banger. Kirby's Dream Course, banger. Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, banger. Mega Man X, yo, go watch Eagle Raptor's review of Mega Man X, and I feel I got the same sentiments. Secret of Mana, banger. Star Fox, nah, by today's standard, is not that great. But when it came out, banger. Star Fox 2, banger. Street Fighter 2 Hyper Fighting. That's actually the best version of Street Fighter 2 on this, the SNES or the Super Nintendo. So I can't really knock it, even though I probably would have went for Super Street Fighter 2 just because it's got the new challengers. But this is the best version, the most well-balanced version on the Super Nintendo. So, banger. Super Castlevania 4, which to me is arguably one of the greatest Castlevania games ever made, banger. Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Fuck that game. Fuck that game. Because it was fucking hard. It's fun. It's a great game. It's just fucking hard. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to pull the Steel Toro and be like, man, it's fucking hard. Yeah, you know what I mean, right? It's fucking hard, right? Alright. So, but it's a great game. It's a great game in the Ghouls and Ghosts series. Super Mario Kart, the original game, is still an amazing game to this day. This game came out, what, 1991, 92? Still an amazing game to this day. I still boot it up and play on my emulator. Yes, a YouTuber talking about emulators that doesn't have any problem with emulation. Which is funny because the minute the NES Classic was gone, everyone was talking about the RetroPie, which is, you gotta think about it, kind of illegal. You're emulating games, but, you know, morality issues just kind of went out the window when Nintendo's like, yeah, we're done, not making anymore. Sucks to be you. Anyway, I'm gonna circle back around to that, you know. Anyway, so then we got Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. This game was amazing. It was co-produced by Square Soft at the time. They're now currently known as Square Enix, as you guys know. That was an amazing RPG, which actually was the precursor to the Paper Mario series, which debuted on the Nintendo 64, which more likely we're going to get an N64 Classic edition next year. Just saying. So, that's dope. That's really a banger, too. If you can get your hands on it and play it, definitely do so. You won't be... It doesn't have a deep story, but the gameplay is really what you're here for. Super Mario World, still one of the best 2D. Actually, that's up for debate because I'm kind of torn between Super Mario 3 and Super Mario World. Like, those two... that's debatable. But it's a banger. Super Metroid. Banger. Play it if you haven't played it. It's one of the classics of our generation. Definitely a classic. Super Punch Out. Amazing game. It's a banger. Definitely play it. It's kind of another take on the NES version of Mike Tyson's Punch Out, or Punch Out featuring Mr. Dream. It's fun. I don't feel it's as fun as the original Punch Out. Just for me, I grew up on the original Punch Out, and then I played Super Punch Out later. But hey, it's definitely a banger. I think it's definitely worth trying out. They experimented with a lot of things with that, and then when they came with Punch Out on the Wii, they kind of went back to the original formula. Anyway, the last game on the list is Yoshi's Island, which, if you guys haven't played, that's another amazing game too. I definitely highly recommend it. So that's actually Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island. I think they're just gonna drop the Super Mario. They made, I'm not even sure how they're gonna go about naming that, but it is Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island. It's an amazing game, which actually kicked off the Yoshi's Island franchise, which we now got Yoshi's Woolly World, which is amazing games. It really hasn't been a bad Yoshi Island game. I mean, well, the exception of Yoshi's Story on the N64, but that wasn't really bad as it was super easy. If that makes sense. So, Super NES Classic is Nintendo's follow-up to the NES Classic, which launched, as I can tell, we in the streets. I told you, y'all know it's already. Y'all should know this. In the streets of Honolulu, Hawaii, right? Anyway. So the Super NES Classic is Nintendo's follow-up to the NES Classic, which launched in fall 2016. The console was notoriously difficult to find due to limited stock and was discontinued earlier this year. I didn't have a problem finding it because your boy copped one. Excuse me. But like I said, I'm going to be trying to cop 3. One for each room, and my wife and I are going to really use it a lot because this is our console. This is our platform. The NES was too, but a lot of franchises that just hold up surprisingly well to this day came off the Super NES. So this is definitely going to be the one that we're going to cop once we got the opportunity to get it. And I really can't wait for this to come out. Apparently, Amazon UK, you can pre-order this if you want it. Some sites have the ability for you to pre-order. If anything, I'd honestly be on top of that if you want to get it. Otherwise, just camp out. I mean, I know I'm going to camp out with my boy Cam. We're gonna be day one rocking the SNES Classic, is gonna go down. And as you guys know, they're probably gonna have a hack where you can hack it and install more games. And once that does come out, your boy Mekel Kasanova will be there with a video, so you guys will learn how to do that and add more games to it, because that's really what's gonna be dope. The fact that, I mean, it's basically an emulator. It's an officially licensed emulator from Nintendo. There's gonna be a way to install more games on it, and once you can do that, I mean, just it's a wrap. That's gonna be gold. You guys think the NES Classic is expensive, but people are selling it for $250 and more? Reh. This joint, once it comes out, I suggest you cop it, because if you don't, I don't want to hear no crying about it, because that's just how it's going to be. Nintendo has really come strong this year. I'm really happy that they've done that. Nintendo, I mean, from the end of last year to now, Nintendo's just been hitting it. Yeah, so it's definitely been a banger with all the games that Nintendo has released this year. The Switch being it's definitely safe to say now that the Nintendo Switch is a success. You know, it really is. And you know, people can continue to hate if they want to, but the numbers don't lie. Actually, the stock just went up. It already has surpassed the PlayStation 4 in stock value. I think they will easily, with the lineup they have, I think people's trust in Nintendo is back, or if it's not already back, it's returning. So definitely happy for Nintendo. I'm a Nintendo fan for life. I'm not a fanboy. I'm a gaming fanboy. I like all gaming, PC, console, you name it. And honestly, it wouldn't really be successful. Like, gaming would not be where it is now if not for Nintendo. So they revived, you know, the gaming industry after Atari crashed it in the late 70s, early 80s. Nintendo brought it back. Then you had Nintendo and Sega. Sega's making a comeback, which I'm happy about that. You know, companies from my childhood are coming back. So, I mean, even Atari. And a lot of people are shitting all over Atari. Why would they do this? Why would they? You know what? Don't even concern yourself with the why. Just be happy with the fact that the companies are coming back. Stop wishing ill, like, oh, PlayStation needs to die, Sony needs to die, Nintendo needs to die, Atari needs to die, Sega needs to die. No. Gaming needs to flourish. It needs to flourish, because this is what us as gamers, we want. The more options, the better off we all are. So, that's my take. You guys go ahead and tell me what you think. Push comments below. It's your boy Mekel Kasanova. I'm signing out. Like, share, comment, subscribe. If you didn't like the video, kiss my ass. And give a thumbs down if you want to. Optional content means you don't have to watch it. But for those of you who like the video, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe. Check out our Patreon. And yeah, catch y'all in the next one. Deuces wow. This has been another... What is it? Kasanova After Hours. Man, I haven't even done one of those in a while. But Kasanova After Hours. So, deuces wow. It's your boy Mekel Kasanova. I'm out. See y'all in the next one.
Everybody drinks on me. Everybody in this bitch drink for free. Give me a whiskey double. A little bit of Jack is always trouble. And I'm feeling good, like a man with only 80 proof of readers would. Next up, straight to the DJ. Tell him play whatever song she say. Her body is a misdemeanor. Dangerous.